Hey guys, it's Hannah. It's Monday morning. Actually, it's 11:30, but almost morning. And I just finished up my 8th week of marathon training. So 8 down, 12 to go. I have 83 days left as of today. So I don't know, it feels like it's approaching really fast, but at the same time, it's like, well, I'm not even halfway done yet. So I don't know. My long run this week, okay, we'll start at Monday, I guess. I did two 5 mile runs during the week. Tuesday and Thursday, they were both fine. And then Saturday, I was supposed to run 3 miles, and I just had no motivation to get out and run 3 miles on Saturday morning. And part of that was just because my mom woke me up and she's like, "We're gonna go out for breakfast." I'm like, "Great." And then, of course, I didn't want to go running right after breakfast, so it got put off to the afternoon, and I don't run in the afternoons, I run in the mornings. And then I went on Facebook and I saw one of my friends ran a 50K. 50K, that's 31 miles. I mean, you're crazy, but good for you. And her mom actually ran a 50 mile. So that's pretty awesome. Like, good for them. Um, and then I went out there and I ran like 2.5 miles because it was dinner time and I wanted to eat. But then Sunday I had my long run. It was 9 miles, and for the first time in like 3 weeks, my head was like in the game for long run day. I was so happy about it, and I was just like ready to go. I was pretty consistent with my pace. I wasn't quite where I wanted to be, but I think part of that's just there are more hills than I usually do, so I don't know. I don't think there's a ton of hills on the course. I mean, there's some like slight elevation differences, but I think there's only like two big hills, so that's not, in my opinion, awful. It was really cool though, because I run with a hat, so when I was going up hills, I kind of like put my chin down a little bit. I wasn't like fully looking at the ground, but I put my chin down a little bit, so the brim was like I couldn't see the top of the hill, and then I just like cut my face down, looked at the ground and focused. I counted my strides. So I counted up to like 50, and then I would like look up, okay, you know, breathe a few more times and look down and then count up to 50 and do that until I was at the top of the hill. And that seemed to work. So that might be a good race day strategy for me and hills. And then just a reminder for people who don't know, like you're also supposed to lean forward when you're running downhill. So kind of how I thought of it is like roll my shoulders forward. I wasn't like, hunched over, but just kind of think like drive your shoulders forward, and that might help on downhills. And last week was really busy. Like I had exams, I had a lab, I had a project, I had a couple of papers, and it was all due on like Thursday and Friday, and it was just crazy busy. Like waking up at 5, going to bed at 11 at night, and like barely eating lunch. Like I think one day I had like 1,100 calories by like 10 o'clock at night. It wasn't intentional or anything. I was just like so busy that I like forgot to eat and was like losing track of time. So that's bad. It's like really bad. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to keep track of like what I'm eating better. But I mean, it's hard on weekends because I go home and see my family, or I go up to my aunt and uncle's cabin. So I'm not gonna measure out like everything. I don't know, whatever. And then, yeah. So within my busy week, I definitely neglected cross training. I didn't cross train on Wednesday or Friday, which is bad. But I also neglected my stretching. I didn't do any like foam rolling, which I usually do before and after I go running. For those of you who don't know, this is a foam roller. They're pretty big. Well, mine is. My mom got it from her chiropractor. It helps me a lot, like kind of stretching out muscles, loosening them up. I originally got it for my back because I get knots in my back a lot. I carry like all my stress like in my back and my neck. But I also use it on my legs, and it feels really good. I can tell I have knots in my quads, so that's uncomfortable. And I was thinking about going in and getting a massage, but I'm really ticklish, especially on my legs. My back, I'm fine. Like, if somebody wants to massage my back, like, have at it. But I feel like if somebody's massaging my quads, I'm just gonna end up like kicking them in the face. So I'm trying to get foam roll those and massage them out myself because I mean I have access to my legs pretty easily. I can work them with my elbows and fists and stuff. So that's fun. I might still get a massage anyway because I like massages. And I don't know. It's so weird. Like I have 12 weeks left, and all of my long runs are double-digit mileage. They go up to 10 to 20, and I'm like, I don't even like even my tapering week is 10 miles, and I don't know if I should be running that much the weekend before my marathon, so I'm gonna research that. But it's so weird to me. Like I could barely run a mile not too long ago. So it's like going out and running, 9, 10 miles on a weekend is no big deal for me right now. But like thinking about 20 miles right now or 26, like I'm just like, oh my gosh, like no way I can do it. But I'm trying to like get myself in the mindset like, yes, you can do it. Like you're already halfway there. Just, yeah, I don't know. It's so weird to me that like this is my life now. Like I can't even I have issues like telling people that I'm a runner still. It's really weird. Like people will be like, "Oh, like what do you do or whatever?" And like sometimes I'll say, "Well, I used to swim in high school, which was, 3 years ago now." But, I go running almost like 4 days a week and I still have issues telling people that I'm a runner. So that's a little weird, but 83 days until race day. That's exciting. And I don't think I mentioned this, but like my family members, like my aunts and uncles and like friends and parents and siblings and stuff, they're all like, "Oh, we can't wait to come cheer for you." And I'm like, um, thanks. It's like I love the support, but I'm a little nervous. Like, okay, now I can't let these people down. So I'm like, I just need somebody to like drive me home after. Like, you guys don't have to come and watch. But they are, so that's pretty awesome. And guess we'll see what October 6th brings. Bye.